If you are setting up a home recording studio, chances are you run into this issue. You're trying to get a MIDI controller, but there are so many options, so you don't know what to choose. I ran into the same issue a little while back, and I ended up getting a different MIDI controller, one that I thought was gonna be my go-to, my one and only MIDI controller. That is until I got the Novation Lunchkey 25 Mark III. So today, I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why I think that MIDI controller is the best MIDI controller for me, and maybe that'll help you decide on what you get. The first problem that most producers face is desk space, especially if you're working from home or having a small setup like mine. The point is your space is precious and you need to make the most of it. As for me, priority was to be able to have most of what I needed to get started right here on my desk, or not have to turn around or having to get up and go grab something, right? So I wanted to have everything that I'm gonna need to get started right at arm's reach. And the Lunchkey 25 fits perfectly on my desk and it does not make it feel crowded, right? I also have like my Faderport 8 and a few other things on my desk, and never do I feel like it's too crowded for me to get started with. But the best part is my MIDI controller sits right here on my desk. When I have an idea, I'm able to just get started without any hesitation. And the small compact size of the Lunchkey 25 makes it perfect to be a desktop MIDI controller. The other problem most MIDI controllers and DATs usually run into is that the keys are too small. So they really do feel like toys. In the case of the Lunchkey 25, that is not an issue at all. The keys actually are full-size keys. So when you're playing, it doesn't really feel like you are having a hard time reaching the key that you need to. They are big enough for you to play with no issues whatsoever. Now let's talk about the pads. They are not the best. However, what they lack in quality, they make up for on functionality. The pads give you an array of options as far as how to control your session. You can use them to program your drums, you can use them to trigger ideas, you can use them to launch clips, and they can do a whole lot more to help you control your session. Even though they don't feel elite like other pads in the game, the functions that they play allow you to make music a lot smoother. So if you're still stuck trying to decide which MIDI controller to get, here's what I learned. You don't need the most expensive or the best MIDI controller in the game. What you need is something that fits your space, allow you to create, and that feels good. And for me, the Lunchkey 25 checks all those boxes. And those are the 3 reasons why I'm going to keep riding this keyboard until it stops working, before I even think about upgrading. Because at the end of the day, the best gear is the one that helps you keep making music. If you're trying to build a home recording studio right now, drop your setup questions down in the comments and I'd be happy to help you figure it out. Now don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.